Well, speaking of, what will IBM's stock price be worth? With this AI revolution, you guys really spooked the market yesterday when you came out with that pre-announcement and the warning and the pause in CapEx orders on the numbers. What's the story? What's happening?
So, Sarah, you talked directly to Arvind yesterday.
Yes.
You talked to him. He was very transparent with you. You put up a post. I think that's the real story. And look, we actually
He said that our software is not being disrupted by AI. Is that true?
That's true. That's true.
Is that what the market thinks?
I don't know what the market thinks. Here's one slight variation. We had rallied quite a bit over what's going on in the quantum world. We had seen a bunch of interesting quantum announcements. We had done a deal with the federal government on building a quantum foundry. All of that is still going on and is still doing quite well. So a lot of the movement in our stock over the last 3-4 months has been related to people that wanted to be in the quantum business. I think what we went through right now is, as Arvind said to you, he said it's relatively temporary. It has to do with some rebalancing of what I think tech budgets look like. Again, we're in this weird supply-demand area. Let's go back to the whole supply-demand scenario. We're back in an area where IT budgets of companies were made months and months ago. And now today, in those budgets, people are spending exorbitantly more actual dollars on tokens than they would have thought they would be spending at this time. If your budget's X and you've spent 0.9X on tokens, you're not going to invest in CapEx. You're not going to buy that new machine. And all of a sudden, I think companies got caught up in this wave that they had spent so much of their token budget on their IT budget that they had to cut back somewhere. But I actually think what's really going on is, and you've seen this, is people are starting to think about what's been the return on investment in my AI tokens. Are they a good investment? Are they paying for themselves? Should I cut down on tokens? Should I actually go back to reinvesting in my enterprise infrastructure that I know works very well? And I think we're having that conversation going on in a lot of IT departments, a lot of boardrooms, as people start budgeting for next year. And as people are unsure whether they really want to build out their hardware, mainframe, software infrastructure, or they want to build out their AI infrastructure, they tend to pull back from a deal here, a deal there, a deal here. And when you're a company that's dependent on deals and deals coming in, a little bit of pullback in a short couple week period can have an effect on your quarter.
So what do you say to people who said classic bubble crowding out? It's exactly what bubbles do.
I'm not sure which way you think things are being crowded. You think AI is crowding out traditional software?
Yeah,
I don't.
Or office construction or public transportation.
Well, look, again, supply demand. If we're going to go build $1 trillion of data centers, and we need electricians, and we need cement workers, and we need HVAC people, and you're trying to build a house in the same city, it probably got a lot more expensive because those companies are willing to pay the marginal cost of that labor at a higher rate than you're willing to pay. So there is a little bit of crowding out right now going on in the construction world, but I don't think we've gotten to the point where we know where the whole technology, software, AI world is going to end. I think we're very early in this game.
You use the word temporary, though. I just want to pick up on that when it comes to the business. So you think that this business that was punted by your big customers comes back?
Look, Sarah, I'm not going to sit here and talk about it. We've got an earnings. We've got an earnings release next week. It was a very good try, but we will talk about it next Wednesday at 5:00. You can ask questions.
I would love to do so.
It's been happening to you a lot lately.
Thank you. Well, I mean, I appreciate you saying as much as you did, actually. And it actually raises, why did you guys come out? You're still growing. The number's less.
Look, I think that Arvind wants to be totally transparent.
Yeah.
I think Arvind took it upon himself to say, look, I want to be transparent to the world. I don't want to surprise it.